like South Korea. In 70s, it was up economically with Kenya. Today, its economy is 4 times bigger than Kenya. Where did they start beating us? Think global, lead local, transform.
You know, when they talk about Mother Teresa and others, I talk about them.
Believe in one thing, that a change starts with me. And if I'm able to change myself, change another person, that shows what? I can change the multitude.
Hello, and thank you very much, our dear viewers, for joining us once more. And today we have visionaries with us. We are privileged to have a very interesting seat and panel today here with us in studio. We have Madam Jenniffer, who's a young leader, a teacher by profession, and we've been so honored by her presence today in our studios. We have a lawyer, Mr. Mburu wa Machua, and he's also a founder of Itakautis Progressive Society, that is IPS, and he'll be telling us more about that. We're also privileged to have another founder, Mr. Joseph Mburu, the founder of GLN, that is Generational Leadership Network, here with us. So it's a very rich panel, and also the founder of our show and our organization, Sir Martin Gichuki, the founder of Sports Transform Chapter. So this has been a very enriching and a very visionary panel, and we are so glad to have these visionaries here with us in studio. And I'd just like to give them some time, starting with the founder of IPS, Intercounties Progressive Society. He's Mr. Mburu wa Machua. He's a lawyer by profession, and also he's a media personality. And most of you maybe have seen him somewhere in the media, in the mainstream media somewhere. And then also he'll be telling us more what he does, who he is, and then some of the projects that we have been talking about here on the panel. Karibu sana Bwana Wakili.
Thank you very much. Hello viewers. My name is Labinto Damwakili Machua. I come from Kiabu County in the Republic of Kenya. I wear many hats. I'm in a few spaces. Number one, I'm an advocate for many years. We try to give legal representation in many spaces. Number two, I'm in media. For the last 11 years, I've been running a program called Know Your Rights. For those who hear Greek. I've also run in a similar program for the last 10 years in Kameme TV. We teach people basically about knowledge. We know very realize that people need to get this knowledge so that you can be able to make a wise decision wherever you are in matters legal. And the other program we are running, I happen to be the founder and the president of an organization called Intercounties Progressive Society, IPS. IPS in a number of counties, and what does IPS do? Number one, we do matters pertaining to environment, holistic environmental conservation, starting from requesting every ward to have a holistic nursery with bias toward fruit nursery, because fruits is food. You get money out of it. Most of the trees are attracted to what we call carbon credits, and you take care of environment. We are also doing a periodical tree planting. We are doing water harvesting, storage and recycling in a lot of spaces. We are doing recycling for biodegradable plastic, papers and glass. We are also promoting renewable energy in terms of solar biogas, and we say you can make biogas using human waste, kitchen waste, animal waste, chicken waste. All this you can make biogas. Other things we are promoting are geothermal. We are also promoting wind energy. And we are doing a lot of awareness programs. So when you come to an organization like this, we are looking about. It's amazing they have not used maybe timber. You know, people are cutting a lot of the trees so that they can beat. You can use steel, like what this organization has done. You can use recycled plastic. You can use bamboo trees. You can do even grass, like what is happening most of the Middle East. We are also requesting people, like young people, like to use papers. We are promoting technology. The other program which we are doing and very important to us at IPS is creating a model farm. Already at Machakos County along Kagudo Road, we have a model farm, IPS model farm. We are doing a modern farming, and we are requesting every home to do what you call urban farming, hydroponic farming, vertical gardening, water gardening, using SARS, grow your own food. And this would be grown organically. And we request avoid using chemicals because they are causing a lot of problems in our community in terms of diseases and all that. That farm, when you go there, you find a fruit orchard, you find a fruit nursery. That farm, we have indigenous chicken because we avoid eating this broiler and water free because of the many chemicals which are used to breed them. We also have some sheep which we have at the farm. We have ornamental parts. We have rabbits in the farm. When you come to the farm, you find that we have a solar, which is basically we are using to feed our chicken. We also have fish in the farm. We have what we call black soldier flies. It's very good for making chicken feed and pig's feed. We also have what we call crickets. Crickets is amazing insect, very good for food because we are telling Kenyans we need to diversify what we are putting in our kitchen. It's also good for again making animal feed, chicken feed, and water feed. We also have worms. These worms we are creating, they are multiplying very fast. They are very good again. The chicken feed, the animal feed has become very expensive, and we want to show people how they can reduce the cost. We are also about to launch the snail farming. Snail farming in most of the Asia, they are doing that. You create a lot of product, particularly beauty products. So this farm, we want to ensure that everyone in Kenya has a similar farm. Why are you doing this? Whether you are a street boy, you are a professor, you are a judge, you have to either trade of the day. So this program, we are working with the schools, both private and public and private, so that kids can start learning from an age how to grow food. Most of the kids you meet, if you ask them about where the food they're eating is coming from, they will tell you the dad buys or mom buys from the supermarket. You want this kid to grow, and that's why we're working with the 4K clubs in schools. We are working with the young people, the Gen Z, children in our churches, in our community, because we have to really change this country. We do not have to wait for the government to do that. We believe that, and we are sharing with the founders about the experience about country like South Korea. In 70s, it was a pie economically with Kenya. Today, its economy is 4 times bigger than Kenya. Where did they start beating us? We believe if so during COVID, you could have money, but you cannot leave this country for medication. You cannot go to India, you cannot go to Europe, America. So this is a country which God has given us. And we believe this is the first heaven before we go to the little heaven. We need to make the country great for ourselves, our children, and our great children. We also think about this posterity. How do we want to live in space? And of course, we'll be accountable to our God. The many years He has given us, the many opportunities, the education He has given us, we didn't need to think about our legacy. I think as our grandmother said about the hummingbird, we must give here, you give here all, give your all, I give by the next person, and you're going to make a difference in this country. Thank you very much for the invitation, and I hope to be coming soon. And particularly, we want to invite you at our model farm so that you can see what we are doing, so that you can share with your viewers moving forward. Thank you very much.
Asante sana Bwana Wakili. Thank you. He's a visionary who has graced our studios today, and you can hear so much to absorb, so many important things to absorb from Wakili and what he's doing. So we are so grateful and honored by his presence here. And just right next to him, another founder of GLN, Mr. Joseph Mburu, and it seems the Mburus are founders and visionaries. Yeah, so he's a namesake. He's also a founder, and he'll be sharing with us more. Karibu sana, Mr. Joseph.
He's a doctor. Dr. Mburu.
Well, thank you so much, and viewers, it's a pleasure. We have had a very candid conversation here that is focusing on the importance of what we are doing as founders, as partners, and for us as Generation Leadership Network, this is one entity that I lead among other entities. We are focused on leadership development because it's normally said that everything rises and falls on leadership. We are where we are today because we have led ourselves there. And we shall be somewhere 5 years to come because we are going to lead ourselves there. So we cascade leadership to a personal level. Yeah. How well have I been able to lead myself in terms of maximizing the resources that I have? On my hands, I'm building books that were in me. These books needed leadership for them to come out. Yeah. And the viewers and all of us here, there's something that we are carrying, but we can only exploit, we can discover, develop and deploy whatever capabilities, whatever potential we are carrying based on the level of leadership that we offer at a personal level. And that is the model of GLN, Generation Leadership Network. We are demystifying this issue of leadership as if it has been set aside for a few people. No, we are saying leadership, it's everybody is a leader. Yeah, everybody is a leader because it begins with myself, by how I'm leading myself in terms of tapping the resources that we are carrying. What motivated us to do this as GLN? We realized that we are endowed with the resources as individuals. We are also endowed with the resources as a country and also as a continent. My experience in South Korea, where I spent 2 years, was a game changer because I realized it's a very small country, 100,000 kilometers square, with a very high population of more than 50 million. And yet the country looks well organized. It's a first world country. And Kenya was among the countries that was helping Korea when they were going through some turbulence. We set some food there, we even sent some money to them because they were very poor. But now Korea is at another level. What changed? Those are some of the stories and questions that I asked myself. Why did this country transition to be where it is today? They got a leader, and that leader led that country for 18 years, and he transformed the country. I took time to study the success factors of Korea, and I realized one of the major success factors was leadership. The other one was investment in education. They value education. Teachers are highly valued in Korea. They have a Teachers' Day where teachers across the world, the country, are celebrated. That day, teachers sit down and they are served by the students. Speeches are given by students appreciating their teachers because they know that was the turning point for that country. The country is very intentional about research and development so that we come up with solid solutions, long-term solutions, and also understand our challenges and see how to resolve them. That was the motivation to get deeper into this conversation about leadership because we are endowed as individuals and as a country, Kenyan, because now we are talking in the context of Kenya. This is a country that is so rich, but we just need to democratize this leadership to individual levels. We start asking ourselves, what do I have? And how do I tap into what I have to impact myself and impact one more people, one more person, two more people around our environment. I was also motivated by Mother Teresa when she was quitting from her teaching job to get to feed the vulnerable in society. And she was challenged because the number was very big out there. So how are you going to feed millions of people with the last few coins that you have in your pocket? And she said, I will start with one, and by God's grace, and feed the world. Viewers, that is the spirit that we want as a country. That's true. That I can start with one, with that gift, with that capacity, with that skill, whatever you are able to offer, start with one and make an action, take an action. And that's what motivated us as GLN to start equipping leaders, because we know when you change a leader, you have changed the entire body. of a person, you have changed the entire body of an organization. GLM, we offer different products. We have a product for schools and colleges. We call it Emerging Leaders, a one-day intensive training, but also it's fun. We combine it with team building so that we learn from diverse modes. Then we have the next level, we call it the Impact Leader, which is a one-day training and also team building. This we have done for County of Turkana, the Lodon Municipality, among other organizations, private and public discussion. Then from Impact, we have the one that I'm holding. We call it Global Leadership Network Masterclass. And these are 3 months, very intensive training that shapes a leader, both in skills, knowledge, but also in to leverage a network. We come together and build a network, and also develop other capabilities, like how do we solve a problem together in terms of collaborating, offering the different capabilities and resources that we have. Then the next one we also offer is strategic leadership. Very important. One of the important modules that we normally deal with is the study of centennials, those companies that have been in existence for over 100 years. What are their secrets? And in that training, we evaluate 12 principles of those organizations. I call that the gem on that training, because when you study those countries, they give us a lot in terms of how do we build organizations that will last for 100 years. Then we have crisis leadership. This is something that is ailing us, personal level, families, organizations. Are we ready for crisis? Personal level. So we have that discussion, and we also come up with a crisis management plan to help our organizations. So there's much more that we are offering at GLN. You can get to our website, globalleadershipctr.org, globalleadershipctr.org, and then you'll be able to get some more insights. And feel free to reach out to us. We shall reach out to you, and we shall partner. And the GLN is saying, think global, lead local, transform. Also,
What a short throw. Dr. Mburu, thank you very much. That is just a bit of wise wisdom from Dr. Mburu, the founder of Generation Leadership Network. And now, last but not least, another founder, one of our very own Sports Transform chapter founder, Sir Martin Gichuki, has also graced these studios. And you can imagine how enriching this roundtable has been. So, karibu sana Bwana Martin Gichuki.
Asante sana our host Coach D, and today, it's our first show on the table for talent. So thank you so much. My name is Martin Gichuki, and first of all, I'm privileged to host this big man in the society. When they talk about Mother Teresa and others, I talk about them. What I see them doing, I'll be quoting them. I'll not be going Abdul Bola's quote. I'll be quoting Eva Kiarie and Natari, and their inspiring story, how they have come. And for Dr. Mburu, when he talks about his beginnings, I also remember how we started this whole organization with just one football team, somewhere Africa Children Home. And from that day until now, we have 4 counties, and we have over 30 football team across all those counties. So if you are there, you have something inside you, reach out to us, because for us, is we enhance the relationship. And it's through that relationship from one person, alumni, that we went to school together with Madam Eden, our patron. I came to meet our Kiarie, and now here we are discussing, things global. And the next thing we do is nurture talent or divine talent. What do you have? What is that seed? Is divine seed in you? Come, we share together, and we're going to nurture you to the next level. And the most important thing is about transformation, because the other founders have said, it starts with if it's a leader being transformed, So are you there in a personal capacity? Maybe you are stuck in one point. All that you need is just to have that transformation within you that you can do greater things. So today, I'm honored again, and my heart is pleased very well to have this show. Also in this this show started, we sat down and say, tuanze show tuone itakuwa namna gani. And then we have hosted many, and today here we are, the talent table. So we need another time, so that we can be able to get out the information out there so that people can benefit. But for now, Coach D, thank you so much. So we're gonna be tuning again next week Thursday. Same place, Barozi Wings Media, our media department for Sports Transform chapter. So for now, asante sana.
Thank you very much, Sir Martin, also for being here and for joining our studios. I know the dear viewers also wish to see their founder. Also, we've been very careful also to try to see how gender balance will work in our round table. And also we had a young teacher. Remember, I am a young coach, so we also have a young teacher here with us, and she's just sitting just next to me. Karibu sana, Jenniffer.
Thank you so much. As Zia said, I'm Jenniffer, and hello to all our viewers. I prefer referring myself as Nyamina because I value culture very much. So I'm Nyamina Joel. I'm happy to be here, being among the great minds. It is not easy because I believe even myself, I'm a great man too. There's where I can be with them and yet I become somebody who's different. Actually, what I usually do, I'm a teacher by profession who teaches who do teach Kiswahili and geography, and I feel honored to be in this table because I passionately love sports. I passionately love young generation, and at the same time, I passionately love the community. Working with community becomes part of me because I believe in one thing, that a change starts with you. And if I'm able to change myself, change another person, that shows what? I can change the multitude. As what our doctor has told us, that Mother Teresa is saying it. I'm going to feed one, then at long last I'm going to feed the multitude. It is the same case with me. I partner with the APS and we work also with a Chinese team where I organize a group. I do organize a group of Chinese teachers, and we are advocating for Chinese language, sports and culture to our society, to everyone. Actually, I've started this in Kabul County, and I'm requesting all to join us because we are in an evolving world. We are partnering with China in great way in businesses. So come, learn the language so that no one can try at least kuleta ufisadi kwa kazi yako. You'll be able to start strong, and you'll emerge as a great business person. At the same time, when I talk of the youth and the sports, there's one thing I also advocate. Let us still train our young people, our culture. We have forgotten our language. Most of us don't even use our local dialects. It is good that we try and train them, our culture. We come from different areas. Let us engage them in all areas. And at the same time, let us also try to show them what they can do for the future. Let us come up with the economic empowering economic empowerment programs so that they can be able to depend on themselves. They stop asking our great men here, wakili, utanipea kazi? That person is able to create a job for himself or for herself. Let us try to advocate more, and I believe as you continue working with great minds, you are going to have great ideas. So thank you for hosting us here. Thank you, our hosts, the founders of the Sports in Transformation chapter, and I believe you are going to do great for our nation. Thank you so much.
Asante sana, Jenniffer. And this has just been the rich panel that we've had today. You can see the great men and the young lady that we've had today. And just to share just a tip of some of the things that we've shared here. these leaders, they are leaders who have founded some of the great things. And in this table, we have a pastor, our own founder, he's a pastor. We have Daktari, we have a lawyer, we have a teacher, we have a coach. But all these great men, they are brought together by the passion they have for community transformation. They are brought together, and that is something that makes them united and brings them together. And that's why we can sit, have a cup of tea, and discuss and bring so many ideas. And I know you've missed so much, and in future, hopefully, we'll bring you a candid discussion of, they will be sharing of all the things that we've been talking about today. They have shared so many ideas, but remember, these leaders, they not only share ideas, they start action, and that action brings change in the society. So thank you very much for joining us. I am your host in the Breakdown Show. I know today you've really missed the breakdown. This was our bit of the breakdown, because these leaders have been here to break down some of the things that are ailing our society, that are ailing our community, and how action can be taken to rectify that. So thank you very much. In future, we are gonna host all these leaders, this expert panel, from the beginning to the end, and they'll be sharing with you some of the actions that they have been taking. And I know they've just shared just a tip of that, but they will be sharing in broad the actions they are taking in the society to bring change, to bring transformation in the community. So thank you very much for joining us. I'm Coach D. See you next time.